something special about the Hammond organ, that the first time that it was played traditionally within the black church was in Chicago at the First Deliverance Church in Chicago. And what they found out about the Hammond organ is that the Hammond organ has a sound like the people or the congregation. And when the preacher comes to the close and begins to have a cadence and a song in his voice, the Hammond organ then will join in. But what happens when the Hammond organ joins in is that there is a dialogue between the preacher and the musician. And something happens that is amazing, that there is an improvisation that happens between the preacher and the musician. But as the musician talks, then something happens between what the preacher says and what the musician does, because there's a double entendre that is happening as we're going back and forth right now. Some people think that the preacher is just being emotional. Some think that the preacher is just offering some phrases, but there's actually a subversive theological framing that is happening. Because the subversive theological frame that is happening is though you hear the words that I'm saying, but there's a sonic theology that is underneath what is happening. Because the sound of the Hammond did not start in Chicago. The sound of the Hammond, you gotta go down the Mississippi. You gotta make your way to the state of Mississippi to get that pentatonic blue note sound where the Hammond comes from. But the Hammond doesn't even come from that area in Mississippi. It actually comes from an area in West Africa. Because when our ancestors heard the sound of the Hammond, it sounded like the congregation talking back to each other. And what was that sound? That was the sound that was in the transatlantic slave trade, in the hull of the ship. Somebody was moaning like the Hammond organ. And when your big mama heard the sound, it spoke to her spirit, saying, though they tried to destroy me, the sound still made it here. And we're still here as a people. And the next time you shout, when a preacher starts preaching and an organ starts playing, you need to know that your shout is going back several hundred years, because we've been through so much that nobody could destroy. You tried to take our rhythm. You tried to give us blues, but we're still here. Good day. May the Lord bless you real good. But can I preach for a moment? When I think about the goodness of God.